Everyone, welcome to this episode of Talking About Rock. I am your host, Rob Edwards. Well, today it was our great pleasure to announce our new show sponsor, School of Rock North Buffalo. This amazing organization will have a new location opening soon in Buffalo, New York. We know the impact music has made in all our lives, and we are so pleased to join with this organization to see them create the musicians of tomorrow who will keep the torch alive. Today's guest created a powerhouse band with a 70s soulful classic style. Here to talk about their new record, Into Loving You, we have Michael and Brad from Cranberry Suit. How's it going, guys?
Good,
man.
So you finally got the release. The whole album is out here. So tell us about what it went into making this. And
I'll let Mike handle that one right now.
Okay.
Well, we picked a pretty well-known studio in the Phoenix area called the Salt Mine, run by Don Salter, and he put his number one engineer with us, Damian LeClaire Jr. And the whole project took about a year to get done. We just did 5 tracks, an EP. But we got a little more involved than we had previously been with our demos. So we added a lot of keyboard parts, some B3s, some straight piano, some synthesizers, things like that. Got a little bit more involved in the guitar tracking, and just time and schedules and everything, and me living in the middle of nowhere, having to commute.
Right, because I think it's been about 2 months or so since I last talked to you guys, when you were just talking about getting the rest of the songs together and getting ready for to go back in. Yeah,
we had a couple more parts to do, and the mastering process, final mixes. So we were just putting the finishing touches on it, I think, the last time we spoke with you.
Right, and yeah, that sounds excellent. So, who would you say was your influences behind maybe some of these songs, or someone that influences you in your playing styles? If you want to go ahead first, Michael, and then we'll go to Brad.
Okay. Sound wise, I think a lot of what's going on with the Scandinavian rock bands today, more modern bands, kind of like Graveyard had a big influence on me sound wise, as far as like the sonic quality that I was looking for out of guitars, bass, and drums. Also a lot of like the first couple of early Skynyrd records, again, as a tone reference more than anything else. Things like that. Early Zeppelin, again, kind of the tone and dynamic that we were looking for. That's what I went into it looking at.
Gotcha. And what about you, Brett?
I would say that everything that I listened to, starting from the time I was probably 12 up till now, kind of influences me. I can't handpick like one band or one singer that I would say is my major influence, because simply for the fact that I know there comes a point in time when you do this for a certain amount of time where it goes from trying to sound like someone when you first start doing this to just being yourself, but inflections of other people are going to come through when you sing. And I think it's the same thing with Mike and with the way we write our music. You can't help but sound like someone because there's so many good bands out there, and we've listened to so much music, and we still do, that I think it's also a lot of experiences in life kind of shape the way your music is sounding, and the lyrics, and just different components like that.
Exactly. Yeah, I totally agree with you. You go through your different phases in life, when you first find music, or you first find that one band that really excites you. For me, it was a really young age. I went to a Kiss concert when I was 9. So it was like the world exploded after that to me. You know what I mean? So I was all about them for a long time. And then there was just so much other stuff that was out for me in the 70s, you know, Boston and Styx and Chicago and Jethro Tull. I got, you know, Deep Purple, all that stuff. I got a taste of all of that. And you're right, you do kind of, you know, I was getting in bands when I was younger, and you do try to like sound like that at first for a while, right? But then you kind of realize that you need to make your own mark and have your own style to it, even though you might have those hints of those influences going along the way. And then you know, experience other things and you make your music a little more whole. You know, I listen to a little blues, a little bit of jazz, and you get other things and other influences. You have to kind of broaden your horizons a little bit. For a while, it was in the 80s for me, it was a lot of metal, obviously. Well, the metal bands that were coming out then, it seemed like one after another all the time were coming out. But other great stuff, you know, you guys mentioned Skynyrd, you know, another amazing Band that's just so iconic. That's I think they're still touring and stuff. I think they're still playing out and stuff like that. So many you know, different bands from years past that are still touring and still making. I just saw Styx, I think last summer, finally playing at one of the state fairs, and they were tremendous. It was an amazing show, you know. You know. Do you guys get to catch any shows out there or any live music? Are you usually too busy or?
I just saw Saliva because we played before them, and they were really good. Actually, good band. First time I'd seen Saliva, they were a good band. Yeah.
They still sounded pretty good. I haven't heard much from them since back in the day. So
yeah, that was a fun show.
Cool.
Mark Ford from the Black Crowes just produced this guy named Red Shahan, and I got to catch him about a month ago. It was a really good show, really good local artist coming out of Texas right now. That was that was good, and then the Saliva show was really good, you know. But yeah, we've been so jammed on trying to get this record done. And, you know, always looking towards. So we did the video, I think, in between the last time we spoke to you and now, wrangling everything for that and finishing the record up and getting ready, you know, for the shows that we had coming up. We had I don't know if you heard, but our bass player, Darwin, was involved in a hit and run accident on his motorcycle.
Oh my gosh.
He's been, you know, pretty much laid up and crippled from the accident since about May 20th. You know, so we kind of been navigating a lot of things, you know, with all of the stuff that's been going on since we last spoke.
So kind of like a little bit of holding pattern to see when he's on the mend and stuff, and then try to move forward and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we wish him well. We hope that works out for him. So tell us about, we're going to play it here. Tell us about the title track, Into Loving You.
That's you, Brad.
I would say this is the grooviest tune off the record. We actually, this is actually one we recorded before as a demo, but now we re-recorded it. We felt like this is one that we needed to do full production and make it sound like we really wanted it to sound, and it came out exactly how we wanted it to sound. And it was the song that we thought was going to be the, you know, you hear all your songs that you put on the record, you're all, which one should we do the video for first, right? So this is the one we all kind of came in agreement and thought, you know, this one would be a good impactful one. We think it gives a good representation of what we sound like and what we're about. And so we did the video, and that was a pretty cool experience. That's a you know, if you've never done a full production video, it's interesting how the whole process goes about. But really cool video. If you haven't seen it, it's got some cool cars in it, and it's got some really cool music. You can't beat that. It's even got a really
definitely think it's a standout track for sure, and it's definitely great. And we're going to take a quick pause here. We're going to actually play the video for that, for Into Loving You from Cranberry Suit, and we'll be right back here with Brad and Michael on Talking About Rock. Okay, we're back here on Talking About Rock with Brad and Michael from Cranberry Suit. Just checked out the track for Into Loving You. Definitely a standout track. You know, I really like it, the cars you guys incorporated in that and stuff. That had to be a lot of fun shooting that. Definitely, I'm sure it was a long day. The video, I know the video process is kind of strange because it's like it's all bits and pieces. It's not like you're playing a whole song, right? It's like we got this, let's try that, and it's like a fluid thing, right? You're making changes as you think of things, and like, oh, let's try that, and then you sometimes got to back up. I know because our friends of ours out in Nashville, they have a video production place, and so they tell us a little bit about it. And somehow, you know how they got to chop up, and different ideas will come up and things like that. And it can be quite a long day doing that. But are we going to see some other videos? Because I think it's great that bands are doing this again now. There's no MTV now, you guys. We just release videos for tracks, right? So to YouTube. Right. But are you guys going to do another one, you think?
Oh yeah, yeah. A couple of different ideas. Looking at we want to do a live performance video, and then a couple other tracks off of this EP. We're probably going to do videos for as well. I don't know, a couple ideas like Broken's probably going to be one, and My Kind of Free, kind of some ideas for that,
Excellent. I really look forward to that coming out. So I know you're saying your bass player is going to be on the men there. So kind of upcoming shows are going to be on hold for a while. You're not really looking for any gigs, or do you already have stuff maybe planned? I'm not sure.
Actually, September 24th, we're going to do a fundraiser for him, and it'll be his first show back with us. So we're doing a raffle, giving away a guitar. It's got some local artists from the Tucson area that has contributed some really cool things. Some tattoo giveaways. One of the Harley dealerships is giving us some swag, hats and shirts and stuff like that.
Oh, excellent.
And yeah, it should be a good time. It'll be a good show. Got a couple bands from Tucson, another band from Phoenix coming down to play with us. Color Chaos is going to play with us. Love Elixir, some friends of mine from Tucson, another band, Z.F.G, some good buddies are going to come out. So, good night of rock and roll. Hopefully we can pack the place, get some donations, and help him recover from some of the financial problems, that he's got building, as the accident left him not able to work for pretty much like 3.5 months, just about 4 months. He had a broken ribs, he had a concussion. And it was hit and run. So the guy that hit him took off. So they've got legal bills to worry about, trying to find the dude that hit him, plus all the stuff.
Crazy. Yeah. That's a great idea though, having that benefit. That sounds amazing. Are you guys gonna have any live footage that you're gonna be doing from that at all, or?
Yeah, there will probably be video from that. Just for the fact that it is a fundraiser, almost more than it's a show. We're really trying to push and get a lot of raffle money, try and get people to just pitch in, throw in a jar. We got a GoFundMe going. Yeah, there'll be video from that for sure.
Yeah, I think I saw that GoFundMe you guys got on the page for him. Yeah, and saw that started out, but I didn't know you were going to have an event. I must have missed that on there. But yeah, that sounds like a great time. You got a couple different bands coming out. And where's it going to be again?
This bar called the Edge Bar in Tucson, Arizona.
Okay, and what's the date?
September 24th. It's a Saturday.
September 24th. So if you guys are in that area, go and check that out. That benefit, that sounds amazing. Great time. Very, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, we hope everything works out with that, and then you guys are able to move forward and get some other dates and other things happening. We definitely look forward to the new videos coming out. If folks want to know more about you, should they check you out on your website, or should they check you out on the streaming services? Or
yeah, they can check us out on everything. Yeah,
go to cranberrysuit.com. You can check us out at Spotify. The videos on YouTube. We're on Facebook. Cranberry Suit at Instagram. Cranberry Suit Band at Instagram. You can find us everywhere.
Excellent. Great. So great talking with you guys tonight. Thanks for stopping in, chatting with about the new album, Into Loving You. We're good. Got that whole thing out there. Good stuff. I really, really enjoy it, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, if you people out there want to know more about us, you have comments or questions, please feel free to email us at talkingaboutrock@gmail.com. Please like us and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And as always, you can catch this interview and other interviews video on YouTube. And now you can catch the audio on all the streaming services as well. Guys, thank you so much, man. Good luck with everything in the future, man. And look forward to seeing some of that footage from the event.
Right on.
Yeah,
Thank
cool, man.
All right, guys, have a good night.
Appreciate it.
you.